Hey everybody, I guess we're all having a bit of fun at the moment. The new grads are going to be finishing up from universities and we're all out recruiting, and I'm just like everybody else. Our practice is looking to fill some physiotherapist vacancies, and I'm just having a few little ideas about, we're in semi-rural practice. Once you get out of the metropolitan centres it seems to get harder and harder, but what appears to be out there, I know in my area around in the Geelong region, there's a lot more musculoskeletal practices, private practices, a lot more osteopaths, chiropractors, myotherapists, exercise physiologists, etc., etc., etc. So perhaps a different way of approaching our private practice is to move away from the professional title, physiotherapist or chiropractor, osteopath and whatever, and maybe look purely at your practice as a service-based business that you're looking to create an incredible customer experience. I'm just wondering if the consumer, the patient, the client assumes a certain level of clinical expertise, and perhaps to set us apart from other businesses, you need to focus on the client experience, the patient experience, right from the first phone call or website interaction, whatnot, right through to coming in and seeing one of the clinicians. So given that we all sort of are held back in business growth by a lack of ability to recruit and retain clinicians, that we limit ourselves somewhat if we stick within the professional title, that is the registered physiotherapist or the registered chiropractor and whatnot. Perhaps we need to broaden our viewpoint here and say, okay, well, we can grow our practice based on the customer experience, work on the wow factor, setting yourself apart by people saying, oh wow, I saw these guys, I was so friendly, they couldn't do enough for me, they rang me up and said how I was going. Do they really care if you're a physiotherapist? Do they care if you're a chiropractor, osteopath, myotherapist? Or do they care about the outcome and the experience? So I guess my little ramble today is perhaps, I've certainly had some ads out there looking for a physiotherapist because I'm looking to unload clinically. Is perhaps we need to broaden our horizons and maybe change our practices to embrace the situation where we look at recruiting people with, I guess, a different professional title, because at the end of the day there's a lot more in common amongst us all than there is than what sets us apart. So I guess my little experiment might be to open up the recruiting to a broader range of professional titles, and it would just be interesting to see what you guys think, whether I'm barking up the wrong tree or not. But anyway, I'll give it a go and see what happens. Thanks.